Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Rich here on this Tuesday morning. It's the 12th day of November. Simply too nasty to do your video outside this morning. Heavy rain continues, and the winds are really gusty, and the front has already gone by here. Like, for instance, it's 3:59 in the morning, so it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Temperature has already dropped to 49. 1 hour ago, it was 65. So, yeah, the process is beginning. I'll tell you about the freeze warning in effect tonight. We'll talk about the dramatic temperature plunge and how the wind chill will be a factor and how a wind advisory will play into the forecast. How cold will it be the following night? And what about the rest of the week? Let's get into the maps now. I'm glad you're here this morning. It's a big day. Okay, so at 4 o'clock in the morning, the front has gone southeast of Montgomery, but it's moving at a breakneck speed, and I wanted to show you that. Look where it's going to be in about 2 hours from this as I make this into the Enterprise area and then out of the state shortly thereafter. So, yeah, it's moving quickly. Now, early this morning, there's still a frozen precipitation problem, at least some mixed precipitation up there in the I-20, I-59 corridor around Birmingham. That could be an issue early on, but not for many hours. By 8 o'clock in the morning, I think that's already gone into northeast Alabama, and for many areas around Birmingham, it's all over with. The rain goes into southeast Alabama at 10 o'clock in the morning, and not long after that, certainly before lunchtime, the rain, I think, is out of the state. By noon today, the front has already made it to Tallahassee, and bitter cold Arctic air engulfs much of the nation. This is going to be a big headline maker. Lots of record lows in a lot of places. Freeze warning for us tonight. Wind advisory in effect for winds gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. Even a freeze warning down in southeast Alabama in effect for tonight. So that morning rain will end. The temperatures will plunge, 45 perhaps around dawn, falling to the mid-20s tonight, perhaps close to the record low in Montgomery, which is 24. North winds 15 to 25 miles per hour and gusty, with the low temperature tonight in the mid-20s here. Every time you see an asterisk on the map there, that's the potential for record lows around the Gulf South tomorrow, including upper 20s around the Dothan area, and mid-teens, I think, perhaps mid to upper teens for wind chills tomorrow morning here in central and south Alabama. So coats, hats, gloves, scarves are needed. So Wednesday, tomorrow, after that frigid start, we have a cold day with temperatures struggling to reach 50 degrees. Not quite as windy tomorrow. I think Thursday morning there'll be another freeze, but it'll be a dry morning. But there could be a late day shower or a shower towards Thursday evening as a little disturbance brushes by the area. So we'll put in a small rain chance Thursday night and into Friday morning, but then things dry out after that, and temperatures start to recover. I think we're in the upper 50s on Friday. I think we're into the mid-60s on Saturday after a chilly start in the 30s on Saturday morning, and I think we're also in the 60s on Sunday, so another nice fall weekend. What is that? At least the third really nice weekend in a row. So we've got morning low tomorrow in the mid-20s, near the record, 51 for a high tomorrow. Then another freeze Thursday morning with highs in the 50s. Chance of a shower, let's say, towards Thursday evening, Thursday night into Friday morning. Upper 50s Friday, mid-60s Saturday, low 60s on Sunday. And I have good news for you. After this cold snap, we're looking ahead to next week and Thanksgiving week, and we see a much milder pattern. That is certainly great news, and I'm glad to deliver that. Stay on top of all this Arctic weather action, including advisories for, freeze warnings, wind advisory, all of that for your location by getting our weather app on your phone or tablet now. Go to the App Store and search Rich Thomas Weather. It's going to be great to have during this changeable weather situation. All right, so that's all I have for you this morning. So now it's 4:06 in the morning. Temperatures dropped a couple of degrees more, and I'm looking at my rain gauge here. Looks like I have 0.57, and the heavy rain continues outside. Quite a day, huh? We'll be live on the radio this morning. You know the drill, 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1, live on CBS 8 and ABC 32 at 5:50 and 6:40. Another video for you, probably outside, all bundled up tomorrow morning at 4:45 a.m., and your forecast whenever you want it across the dial on 8 radio stations, the Blue Water family of stations. That's it. Sorry, Bailey, no walk for you this morning. I'll see you later.
Rich Thomas Weather.